More than 118,000 candidates sat CSEC examinations across the Caribbean this year, while over 26,000 pursued CAPE subjects. At CAPE, 93.52% of subject entries achieved acceptable grades, while CSEC recorded 72.18%. English A stood at 80%, with Information Technology at 83% and Principles of Business at 81%. Mathematics, however, remained among the lowest performing subjects. Acceptable grade rate improved by 4 percentage points from 38% in 2025 to 42% this year. But approximately 58% of candidates still did not achieve acceptable grades. To address the challenge, Cxc has introduced a modular mathematics pathway, allowing students to complete sections of the syllabus separately while working toward the full CSEC qualification. Registrar and Chief Executive Officer Dr. Wayne Wesley says the first module focuses on practical mathematics skills that can also prepare students for entry-level employment.
Module 1, we have included, for example, things like consumer arithmetic. So if a student seeks employment at courts or any of the other outlets that they can get engaged with, the employers will know that someone coming with Module 1 will have the requisite competence in a supermarket or anywhere for entry-level jobs, that is, to understand pricing, discounts, compound interest, simple interest. You have the skills necessary to execute that particular function.
The second module builds on those foundational skills with a focus on statistics and the practical use of data.
Module 2 then gets you into statistics, and somebody then can take Module 2 to work in like your planning institute where you do population and census or anything that deals with statistical analysis and all of those things. So the modules are so grouped that the cluster itself provides for you to have access to employment in various sectors. We have been talking with the employers and indicating to them what it means. In fact, the new way that results will be presented for all subjects going forward that are modularized will be on the modules, because the module gives more information about the competence that the students and the content the students would have mastered.
Cxc says the modular approach allows students to gain formal recognition for the specific areas they have mastered. It also gives employers more detailed information about a candidate's competencies instead of relying only on an overall subject grade. Wesley insists, however, that the modular pathway does not lower Cxc's academic standards. Students pursuing the modules complete the same school-based assessment as candidates attempting the full CSEC examination.
They write the same SBAs, right? So the SBA is structured no differently. They will do the same SBA as the CSEC student, because remember, it's the same standard. We're not lowering the standard. What we are doing is recognizing that students have varying ways of learning, different rate of learning, and the amount of content they can absorb at any one time.
Cxc Director of Operations, Dr. Nicole Manning, says modular candidates face the same examination questions as students attempting the corresponding sections through the full CSEC examination.
A candidate who is doing CSEC will be engaged in the same questions. The difference we're saying is, one, it's flexible. Two, when that individual gets that credential, it's stackable, because each of those modules together will give them their CSEC qualification.
For St. Lucia, the regional figures provide an important benchmark, but is not a measure of the island's performance. The national candidate totals, acceptable grade rates, and subject-by-subject results were not included in Cxc's regional presentation. Until St. Lucia's national breakdown is released, it remains unclear whether students here performed above or below the regional averages. I'm Christabel Obi reporting for Hot 7 TV News.